Hi everyone. I'm just trying something new, so bear with me one sec while I try and get everything actually working. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go live on YouTube at the same time that I'm going live on Instagram. So hi to everyone. Hopefully it all just works. It's my first time trying to do both at once. Um, so for anyone who's not in Australia, it's Sunday afternoon here. It's kind of been a bit rainy, but I've just been kind of chilling out, doing some embroidery on my sewing machine. But today I'm going to be unboxing the Lingerie Society by Pitt Trading's December box. I have taken off my address sticker, but that's as far as I've gone. I literally have no idea what's in the box. So I'm going to dive in. Hi to everyone who is waving on Instagram. I actually don't know how to use those tools yet, but hello. I will figure that out as we go along. Okay, I've just got to move some things on my desk so I have space. Where's everyone joining in from today? All across the world, judging by some of the names I'm seeing, which is great. So then I have to grab my scissors. So yeah, for anyone who is maybe joining for the first time on Instagram and doesn't know, I have a YouTube channel where I share all of my unboxings and all of the lingerie sewing I do with the Lingerie Society boxes. Plus this year I have started an entirely new series there where every Friday there is a new beginners project. And on Wednesdays, there are hints and tips which go from absolutely beginning sewing all the way through to advanced. So it works out at about 3 times a week, which is a lot. Hello to Geelong, who's just joined in on YouTube. So yeah, it's kind of getting there. So yeah, if you're on, if you don't follow me yet on YouTube, if you can throw me a subscribe over there, that would be awesome. To anyone who's already here on YouTube, thank you. Sorry, they have really packed the box well, and it's a little struggle to open. The boxes are always really tightly packed, so I'm always like super cautious about how like I cut along like the actual edges, because I'm always worried that if I slice too far, I'm gonna cut some of the beautiful fabric, and I definitely don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Lots of things. Oh, such a pretty color. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can hold this up to the cameras without it falling in my cup of tea. So lots of sort of beautiful, like rich golden brown and pink kind of colors today. So super pretty. So let's dive in and see what we've got. If you haven't seen me unbox before, there's a whole year's worth of unboxing now, all on the website where I take you through what's in each box. And then if you'd like any of the boxes, I noticed the other day that Pitt Trading have listed a couple of extra of certain months that they had leftovers. So you can go jump in and buy your own as well. Okay, so first up, we have some beautiful vintage looking lace. So I'm going to have to do this in 2 parts because 2 cameras today. So yeah, super pretty. It's really fine. It feels like it's made from cotton, and the tension in it would certainly suggest that it's either made on more traditional machinery or potentially even handmade, because it doesn't have that kind of rigidity and uniformity that would be expected of a more man-made piece. But super pretty. Feels like we've got a couple of meters of that one. It's in a ever so slightly kind of ecru kind of cream kind of color. So I try to describe the colors as best as I can because I know that it doesn't always show up on it. On all the different cameras. Okay, we have some beautiful 3-hook bra backs. Always included. They're super plush, really nice. They're really pretty. So, so much good stuff. I actually don't know where to start. All right, I'm just going to jump in. So we have some plush back elastic. Actually, it's double-sided plush this time, so it's super pretty. And it's got like this little scalloped edge with a little satin kind of finish to it. feels very weird doing it with two cameras. I'm hoping Instagram people, I hope you can actually see it quite well because you're a little bit further away camera-wise. My little arms can't quite reach that far. So anyway, plush back elastic. It's nice and strong. It'd be great for under bust of bralettes, sides of bras, tops of knickers. Yeah, legs of knickers, it's quite strong. So legs of knickers would be dependent on how tight you like your elastic. If you like your elastic very tight, it might feel very firm. But yeah, super pretty. I love the little scalloped edges and the fact that it's double-sided does make it slightly easier to sew in because you're not always trying to find the right side up. So that's really nice. We have in the same kind of creamy ecru kind of tones, we have an Insertion stretch lace. Stretchy. It's got quite a lot of stretch, so it would be good to use as an insertion, maybe along the top edge of a cup of a bra. Yeah, to be strong enough to hold up a pair of knickers, maybe through a slip or something like that. So yeah, not strong enough for strapping or anything that needs to be firm, but super stretchy and very lovely and soft as well. So that's always really cool to see it in. Looks like we've got about 1 meter, maybe a little bit more. So kind of like a really useful amount. And for anyone who hasn't seen me do an unboxing before, this is what I do. I just talk through all the different ways you could use it because I know that some people want to start getting into lingerie sewing or maybe don't know what all the elastic bits are or just come up with different ideas. So we've got some very pretty fold over elastic. It's a lovely color. It's mushroom, I guess one would say. More brown toned than true mushroom, kind of like mushroom slash copper. But yeah, really pretty color. Really lovely. So fold over, great for top edges of bralettes and bras, around the edges of the top, like your underarm part of your bras, also around knickers is also great. My Emma bralette and slip, I actually use this as straps because I sleep in mine and I'm a wriggly sleeper, so I wanted something soft and not something which was too rigid. Yeah, so lots of uses for a very pretty coloured fold over. And then we have strapping in almost exactly the same colour. So the strapping you get from the Lingerie Society is always super plush and really shiny. Like it almost looks like satin ribbon. It's so shiny. And then on the other side, the back side, it's very matte and also very plush kind of looking. So it's really lovely quality. And I love how flat it sits on your shoulders. I feel like some of the other ones that I get, maybe they might slide as the day goes on, but with this nice wide satin, it just sort of stays in place all day. So really great for bra straps. So strapping, there's a couple of cute patterns around at the moment, which has lots of caging and crisscrossing going across the bra patterns, or even sometimes strapping on knickers and things like that. This sort of stuff's also great for that. Depending on your size, like I get a set of straps out of this and a little bit extra. So yeah, it would depend how much you get to use, but you could also mix it up by folding your fold over in half and stitching it and using some of that for some of the cage work as well. So you can kind of do two different things there. All right, what else do we have? Oh, this is cute and new. We haven't had this one before. So this is a really narrow elastic. I don't think it'd be a centimeter long, wide. It's actually really quite thin. Hey, Ciel, I've just seen you pop up. So yeah, really narrow, but super stretchy. So it has the gloss of a strapping elastic, but the stretch of a regular elastic or a fold over elastic. So this would be fantastic for all of those cage work ones you see, where maybe you really like the look of the caging, but maybe it causes you to spill on either side. So it would be perfect for that. So that's really cute, and it comes in that kind of creamy ecru kind of color that this box has been doing so well. Okay, what else do we have? I'm trying to do all of the loose pieces before I have to unfold too many of the big pieces because I always run out of room on my desk and I can never fit them all in. Okay, so we have some wide plush elastic. This one's maybe like 2 centimeters wide, and it's in that kind of mushroomy, coppery kind of color again. It's super stretchy, like really stretchy, and quite plush on both sides. Like it actually has a nice flatness to both sides. I love this one for the underbust of bralettes and the top of any knickers where you want to have uh, um, a wider kind of waistband kind of look. It just sits so flat. It's so good and it's so comfortable. And the little bit of extra stretch helps that, if you're wearing them all day, sometimes people will maybe buy a bralette that's a little tighter than it should be, or make a bralette that's a little tighter than it should be to help them feel more sucked in and a little bit more supportive all day. So when you have really soft elastic that feels really soft and plush, it means that you don't get that cutting in kind of feeling. So it makes it really comfortable for all day. So 100% would recommend doing that with this one. Okay. So I can see lots more people joining in on Instagram, so hello there. For anyone who's joined in late, I'm doing a double live stream on Instagram and YouTube at the one time. So sorry, it might be a little bit chaotic. I'm trying to keep it as organized as I can. Okay, so next up we have another Pico elastic, but this one's like super fancy. It's got such a pretty little edge to it. Edge is actually wider than the actual elastic, which is kind of fantastic. Um, I really like using this one in substitute of lace along the top edge of cups because I find that it's just enough stretch to hold the cup in place and sit flat against the body, which is really cute. It's fantastic on knickers because they look really frilly, even though they may not be. You might just be using like a cotton lycra, but this makes them look super fancy. Yeah, I think it's just the fanciness of that little edge that I just kind of really love. It's not usual. It's not the kind of stuff you can normally buy. So it's one of those things I really love that the Lingerie Society put in there because it makes it feel all nice and special. Yeah, there's a couple of people going, yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, me too. So just before I start unfolding things, oh, one more thing, bra casing. I say this every month, and I think I will continue to say this every month. I love the casing that the Lingerie Society gives you. It is so flat. It's super flat, but it's still super plush on the side that's going to sit next to your body, and it's very firm. So for anyone who's been experiencing the humidity of Australian summertime, you will know that you do not want big, fat, thick, plush pieces to hold your underwires in place. So the really flatness of these just makes everything so much better in the hot weather. So yes, I will say that every year, every month, and it's just that good. I love it. Okay, so before I unfold things and everything gets in a bit of a muddle, here is all of the kind of ecru and cream kind of colors. You can see how well they all match together. And then we have all of the mushroomy, coppery pieces sort of together. So you can see how well everything mixes and matches together. And if you want ideas on how I actually use my lingerie boxes, I've done a few videos now, which you'll all find on YouTube, which is me actually cutting out my boxes and how I use all of the bits and pieces. And the feedback that's being given is that everyone really loves those ones because it gives them ideas on how to use it. So that way I basically sit down and I cut everything and try and use everything at once. So hopefully those give you an idea. Okay, let's unwrap some things. So I've got some pieces bundled up in a very cute little velvet ribbon. And I always keep all the little ribbons that they roll everything up with. They make really great bows for the fronts of bras, or little extras. So really cute little chocolate velvet ribbon. I'm also a huge fan of velvet ribbon, so that's always a good thing too. All right, so I've just actually unfurled the power mesh and the actual bra lining. So I'm going to show the power mesh first. So, wow, it's such strong mesh. The power mesh is always, I'm going to see if I can pull it properly this time. It's firm. Like, that's taking a lot of effort. You can see how white my knuckles are to actually pull it. It's beautifully firm power net. So really great for the backs of your bras, backs of bralettes. You can actually line bralettes with this as well if you want a soft bra that's still a little bit more supportive. So that does work as well because it's super, super strong. And you get heaps of backs out of it, or like backs plus fronts. So it's always really good. And it's in a beautiful kind of coffee latte kind of color. It's quite light. It's showing up a little pink on screen on one and a little yellow screen on the other one. So it's actually kind of a little bit more coffee than it's actually showing up on screen. So lots of beautiful power net for you, power mesh, sorry. So I'm just going to put that one to one side. And then the lining is this beautiful dark coffee color. So I'm going to try and, that's the color when it's all kind of scrumpled up. And then when I unfurl it to one layer, it's quite, it makes my very pale skin look very tan. I don't normally look that tan at all, but no, beautiful color. And if you're ever not sure when you get your lingerie box of which one is your lining, it's always the one that doesn't have any stretch to it. So when you give it a pull, there's no stretch. This one has no stretch both ways. One way has like give maybe, but it's just give. It's not stretch. So yeah, the other way is definitely non-stretch, no matter how much you pull it. So beautiful. That's at least the lining of cups plus bridge plus cradle of a underwire bra. Depending on which bra I make, I might get more than one set of cups out of it. It all depends on the shape of the actual pattern pieces and how well you can join them in. Because it's non-stretch, you can actually like really put them really, really close together. So that one's a great one to actually use the whole time. Okay, what else do we have? We have some very beautiful crystal mesh. So again, I'll try and show you the color. So it's again that coffee kind of color. One screen's definitely showing it up very pink, the other one's showing it very yellow. Add a lot of milk to your coffee and that's what color it is. It's got a lovely sheen on one side, so it's got a nice sparkle, and then the inside of the fabric is more matte. In saying that, if you don't particularly like sparkle, this fabric you can actually make inside out, so that doesn't actually matter if you want to do it either way. So there is 1/2 meter by, trying to measure it with my arms, over 1 meter. So that's a great amount. That's a couple of pairs of knickers, the tops of the slip. Depending on how tall you are, that would be like a singlet slip. You could add the fold over elastic as you're strapping. So yeah, really good, useful amount in a lovely color. And again, if you like not really sure about how to use all of these, you can always just pop across to YouTube and see some of the other videos where I've actually shared all of my finished makes. There's another one of those coming very soon because I've just about finished up another box. And it will help give you some ideas on what each piece is. Okay. So I've got, this is a really large piece. So it's a poly crepe by the feels of it. And it's in a darker, more mushroom color. It's definitely darker than the crystal lycra we've just had up, but still tonally within the same family. I'm just going to have to lean back from my desk just so I can see how much we've got. It feels like about a meter. Yes. So it's about a meter wide, followed by the full width of the fabric, which I'm going to go as like 140, 150. So yeah, so it's a really good amount of fabric. These ones are fantastic for making a woven slip, or if you like boxer shorts. Oh, thank you. Someone's saying they love the what I made videos. Thanks, Jay. Sorry, it's a little hard for me to read over there. I should put my glasses on. So yeah, anyway, great for slips, great for boxer shorts, little tap pants, little swing tops. We'll mix and match in with some of the other pieces really well. I've gotten a pair of my Rachel shorts out of these, or a pair of my Trinette out of the same amount. Again, would depend on sizing. To give you a rough idea, I normally cut myself about a size 18 in those because I like them a little bit bigger for some comfortness. So yeah, you get pretty close to those on that kind of sizing wise. Or it would just be really cut. You could use it for bra cups and matching knickers. If you need a woven knickers pattern, you can check out my website. I've got a series of them. Yeah, so good amount, lovely color. It's nice and smooth and similar texture on both sides, so that kind of very fine kind of polycrepeness to it. Yeah, so lovely and really beautiful drape to it. Okay, just going to put that down to one side. All right, so our last bundle in the box is this beautiful lace with its little charms. So I'm just going to untie these. And as I untie, if people want to see more lingerie specific videos, either on Instagram or on YouTube, if you can let me know, that would be great. If there's specific topics that you would like me to cover, that would be cool because it helps me out. In the next few weeks, I have another video showing me cutting out a lingerie box. I have at least 2 lingerie boxes which I've finished making everything up, which I'm going to be sharing those with. And both of those I have tried new to me patterns, so I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on what I think of those patterns. I've got both new patterns in there and new bra patterns, like new to me ones, so that will be fun to try as well. Okay, so I've undone my little charms. Beside my, it's really cute little gold thread. It's really sweet. Okay, so I have some rose gold hardware. So I've got my rings and my sliders. They're really lovely, big, chunky kind of ones. They feel very substantial. They don't feel flimsy in any way. I really like them, and they always match the strapping really well. So I just do a quick loop with the strapping. Some days you need more than one hand to do this. So yeah, matches perfectly with the strapping in terms of not only color, but also sizing. So that's always really great. So that was rose gold strapping. Hardware. And then I've got some really cute little charms. So I have a little flower one in a little gold and a little star. And the star, this is so cute. In the inside of the star, it's textured. And then there are little tiny diamantes as well. It's super cute. I love how they always have such different ones to actually share. It's really cute. So 2 charms this week, which is this month, which is awesome. And then the hardware. And then we've got our beautiful lace. So I'm just checking to see which is way up. So the lace is like really beautiful, like autumn. It's really pretty. So it's like salmony pink kind of embroidery, and then these darker sections that you can see here, they're actually sparkly as well. You can just see them glittering in the light. So they're really cute. So this is how dense it looks when it's all folded up. So I'm just going to unfold it so you can see how sheer it is. So now you can see, like, you can see the pattern, you can see my hand and the pattern of my dress. So beautiful sheerness. It's maybe just over 15, 20 centimeters in width. Um, and there looks like there's more than a meter of it, or a very generous meter anyway. And then it's got these other cute colors in there, like there's some turquoise and some proper chocolate in there, and some like lighter pinks as well. So the meshes are always really cute. They make fabulous bras or bralettes. And really great parts of knickers as well. So previously I have used them so that I have cut, and it may be an entire bra, but then maybe I've managed to squeak, say, the fronts of a bralette also out of it as well. So whenever I'm going to cut lace, particularly lace which only has like one sort of edge, I decide what I'm going to use, and then try and be as economical as possible and use up every little bit possible, because this is too pretty not to use everything on, because it's just really cute. Um, Okay, so that's everything from the December box from the Lingerie Society by Pitt Trading. I hope you liked my unboxing. I hope the double of being on Instagram and YouTube at the one time wasn't too confusing, or you didn't feel like I wasn't looking at you. Apologies if I wasn't. So yeah, hopefully it all works for you. But yeah, lots of beautiful pieces. I think maybe there might be a few of these ones left. If you did want any of these ones, you can always pop across to the Pitt Trading website and have a look. I'm going to sit on these and have a little bit of a think for a few days, but yeah, expect to see a cutting out video coming along to YouTube soon. So yeah, as I said earlier, if anyone missed it, Wednesday afternoons on YouTube, you will get hints and tips from beginners all the way through to advanced. They're normally short, under 5-minute kind of videos. Then on Thursday nights, it's normally an unboxing. I didn't do mine this week on Thursday night because I just had my booster jab and I was feeling very tired. So I got moved to today, but maybe Sundays might work for sometimes. And then on Friday mornings on YouTube, there is our whole beginner series, which is a brand new beginner project every single week, which teaches you something new or builds on different skills every week. There is more coming. It's going to be a very busy year, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, if you've got more ideas of what you'd like to see, or more lingerie specific stuff that you'd like to ask about, please let me know, either in the comments on YouTube or on Instagram. And if you're on Instagram, if you wanted to see all of that, please come and subscribe on the YouTube channel as well. The link is in my bio over there. For everyone on YouTube, thank you. I love seeing you all again. Okay, thanks so much. I'm going to go and enjoy my cup of tea and figure out what to make next. Okay, bye. I can't figure out how to end both at once now.